Okay, we'll just finish off these two on this side of the church. We have John Mutton, with a U this time, M-U-T-T-E-N, died in 1870, age 53. His wife Mary also, 1893, age 75. Their child Mary, oh bless, died on February the 20th, 1868. It's Mutton. Here we have a surname Jane, Edmund Jane, of Tor House in this parish, Tor House, a Bible Christian preacher for 55 years who departed this life in 1888, aged 81 years. Okay, he's a preacher. Excuse me. There's one more down here I'll put on. Okay, we have John, memory of, is that John? John Warne, W-A-R-N-E, another Warne, they're everywhere. Right, I didn't stop that for some reason, so I'll stop it now and I'll catch you in a minute, folks. Yes, I did. Sorry, I'm looking at the time that's left. Right, we'll carry on. Take no notice of me. I'm having the... We'll walk around here. We'll see what we've got around here. We're only in 2 minutes into this video and already I'm saying stop. Emma, wife of George Jones, died in 1936, age 76. It's the first Jones I've seen going around in the cemeteries as I go around. Dorothy Margaret Spooner, died October the 21st, 2002. Okay, and her husband Stanley. And here's a real old one here by the look of it. I don't know if I can get any writing out of this one. To the memory of Jane Langdon of this parish, who died, who was buried December the 25th in 1743, aged 20. What a lovely stone as well. I was hoping to take a photograph of that in memory of... Right, we'll see who's on this one here. Don't know if I can even get in there, folks. Don't like walking on the grave, but I want to see who's in here. Okay, what have we got here? I won't better get all this, folks, but it's a bloody ivy, see, in the moss. Right, we'll have a look in a minute. In memory of Arthur Woolcock. Oh, blimey, that's hard going. Does that say Rhoda Lobb? Husband of Rhoda Lobb. Okay. 1917. wife of the above, Rhoda, and also Rhoda, wife of the above. Oh, why don't people look after the bloody graves? Age 65. So that's Arthur Woolcock and Rhoda Woolcock. Rhoda Lobb. She married Arthur Woolcock. There's a beautiful church there. Looks a real old one as well. Typical Bodmin Moor granite. Lovely little picture there. Well, we're getting to the last few now, folks. You've done very well here, actually. The old wind's getting up. We've got Richard Henry, dear beloved son of R&A Pierce. Aged 18 months, and also of Lottie, dear beloved daughter of R&A Pierce, who died at Mount in 1902, aged 10 months. Oh, bless. Lovely big stone for them two, though. Richard Henry and Lottie. So that's Pierce with a C. And I'm hoping this will be Pierce as well. Yeah, Richard Pierce. Richard Pierce of Mount WARLEGGAN, who died 24th 1905, aged 70 years old. So this is the dad. So whoever, yeah, because you got Richard Henry. There's no A letter on there of the wife. So it would be, there's somewhere there's an A Pierce, but there's no, again there's a blank here. Possibly she went off to get married again, I would have thought. Maybe not, because he was in his 70s. Perhaps he was interned somewhere else. Anyway, that's basically it. I don't think we can go into this one, folks, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, lovely little church. Real ancient church, this one. Still in use by the look of it. Yeah, still in use. Excuse me. Oh, beautiful little church. There's the old baptism bowl, what you like to call it. Bells. Not sure if there's any plaques up here. Canon Kenaway, rector of Cordinham and Warleggan and Helen, from, he died in 1988. Ah, here we go. Safe home in port. Peace to the unconquered. Thomas Claude, Cecil Chapman, Henry Knight, Lance Corporal, Thomas Henry, Royal Navy, Warleggan men, in honour of the Warleggan men who served in the Great War. This organ's dedicated to him, huge one as well. So we got, that's the one that gave their lives, I think. A Bunt, N Courts, Cox, Deeble, Girder, Goodfellow, Harris, Knight, Lander, they're all out, they're sort of buried, same names. Taper, May, Merritt, Riddle, Wilcox, Weary, Warden, Runnels, Scoble, Rogers, Sub-Lieutenant Percy Trogston, HMS India, North Sea, 1915. Safe home in port. This is a beautiful little church. I bet they've got a nice little congregation here. Oldie worldy. These villages do. It's just the towns that seem to sort of collapse a bit, really. To the memory of Lieutenant C.C. Olive, 1st Royal Irish Rifles, who died in Mayo, Burma in 1990. This is erected by his brother officers as a token of regret and esteem. And there's a lovely stained glass there, stained glass window. Lovely old roof here, look at that. It's well looked after. Floor is shining back here. It's nice to see some little villages have like the little Sunday services. Oh, beautiful. Right folks, that's it from WARLEGGAN, I'm afraid. Nice little church that was. Looks like they've put this up to stop swallows from nesting in here, I would have thought. Yeah, it's still in use, this one. Holy Communion is 9:30 AM, 1st and 3rd Sundays, 5th Sundays, alternative at St. Neot. A warm welcome to all. There you go, the church is always here if you wanted it. Now look at that, real old wood era. They ought to treat it now and again and it'll keep a few more 100 years. Right, here we go from WARLEGGAN Churchyard. And that's all that. Here we've got your familiar names: Knight, Runnels, Lander, Riddle, Langdon, Clements, Mary Knight Clements. Affectionate niece of Richard and Mary Tucker. I couldn't see that earlier on, you know. Age 23, she died in 1865. It's funny when you come round and you look again, you sort of see it. Right folks, I'm going to head home and probably get part 3 loaded up because that's the shortest bit, so it's the one I've got here now. So please like and subscribe. I seem to be lacking subscribers. I know I get loads of views, but nobody, a load of us seem to think that something's wrong with YouTube, the algorithm and stuff like that. So if you'd like to send a like, just to keep me in view with the algorithm, so to speak. Yeah, that's the old chappy looking place that obviously is a holiday home now. This is WARLEGGAN. What I'll do is I'll take it for a little trip, I think, and see this oldie worldy village. I'm just going to find my way out of here now. Your elderberries. Yeah, real ancient forest, that. The trees. This church was called St. Bartholomew's. So this is deepest, darkest Cornwall. And to tell you what, some of the roads are this wide as well. See, it's all carved out, hedged up against Must have been a lot of work. I bet they get collapses every now and again. A lot of these places here now are sort of holiday homes. I don't think there's villages as such, residents anymore. There's a path down there that goes to somewhere. Yeah, so I'm heading back to the van now. This is a real ancient old village here. There's a cracking view up here in a minute. There's a real old stone built garage there, look. Probably a workshop, Smithy's workshop years ago, I would have thought. A blacksmith workshop. Ideal. Did you go up over? Lovely little bench place there. There's a barn down there. Cornish countryside, all the farmers are down there. Somewhere over there, I better get out beyond those hills. So it's lovely. See the ancient chimneys there, look. Real oldie worldy. You're talking 14th century. Right, folks. There's somebody hard going at it up there. They like the little flags out here. They got all the little Union Jacks. It's a lovely little place there. Look, get little tiny windows. Right, from WARLEGGAN, we'll say goodbye now, and I hope you like this last little part. So, bye for now.